Well, good morning. Welcome to Weobley. It is Tuesday the 10th of March 2026 and this is my first proper recording of the year. Standing on the mound here, the site of where Weobley Castle used to be back in the day, an old medieval castle. I'm just panning round. It's kind of a bit of a moat bit round there that I would have came round. But yeah, you can see the village. Just staying over there. But yeah, go down at the village in a bit. I've got Stanley with me. It's been a while since I've done a video. Been moving house last month or two, so everything's took a back seat till it gets sorted. Now moved from Herefordshire to Workington. There's some nice walks in and around this village. It's extremely quiet. I thought there would have been a bit more people here following the success of the film Hamnet, which was shown in our cinemas during back end of last year, early this year. And they cut the village off and filmed down the bottom end. I'll show you in a bit when I get there. But yeah, this was still in the grounds where the castle was. I've come down off that mound now. I can't remember if I filmed this bit before. I think I have on a previous video I did a couple of years back. But yeah, there you go, Weobley Castle video I did. There you go. There's the map. What it looked like. So this is the main village. Just over there is the Unicorn. Unfortunately that's the only pub that is currently in use in the village. As you can see, lovely black and white features on the houses. So this is kind of the village green. Bus stop there. So the Salutation pub, that I think it's a belting pub, it's currently closed and it's got a to let sign on, which is really sad because it's proper old worldy in there. And you've got a cafe bar, which is a little bit of a change from what it used to be. It used to have Weobley Brewing Company in it, but they've moved down the road now. So they're doing pizzas there. And this is the green. It's a good place to live. You say this and escape the country all the time in this area. Local shop, it's also got a butcher's as well. And another cafe there. Beauticians on both sides of the road. Just at the bus shelter now, so this bus stop here, it serves, goes to Kington one way, and even Llandrindod, I can't say it, Llandrindod, Wales, the other way as well. So it's got a regular day service to Leominster anyhow, and on that stop it's Hereford, which I've used before. But yeah, it's a very pretty place. And there's the Green Bean Cafe. It's very popular. It is for sale at the moment. If you've got a cool £450,000, you can buy it. This isn't an episode of Escape to the Country, by the way. And you've got a heritage trail. It shows you all the features within the village. So yeah, a couple of years ago, to close this area off for the film Hamnet. So they use a bit of CGI as well. Some of the old buildings down here to film. Obviously all the cars and stuff were cleaned and the horse and carts on here. And it was all made up. Dusty floors, everything. Garage cupboard there. So they've used the back gardens as well in some of these houses as well. So that's the Indian restaurant there, which was the Red Line. I can fully recommend it. It's very nice. The Weobley Badger's a new place as well. So yeah, it was all covered and closed off. You see what I mean about the shapes? Goes down there, so they cordoned all this bit off and utilised the buildings in the film. I haven't seen the film yet. Will do at some point. But yeah, if you're in Weobley, the Indian restaurant here, Lal Bag, must admit it's excellent. We eat here every time we come down. Top class food. And it's a fine looking church, this, in Weobley. I had a look in it last year. It's, for a small village, it's an excellent sized church. And there's the entrance. There's some work being done at the moment around the other side. Bit of scaffolding, so I won't go around the other side, but yeah, it's very nice. Just try and zoom it on there. And the time, 25 to 11. Very quiet morning. And Stanley's trying to pull me left, right and centre. So I think I might go and try and walk down to Dilwyn, the village of Dilwyn today for a change, and do a circular. But we'll see how the path is. It's had a lot of rain down here over the winter, and there's been floods galore, but it's receded in recent weeks, and hopefully things are starting to dry out now for them. They've had an unlucky time up north. It's not been too bad for us in Cumbria over the winter, well certainly on the coast. Just come out to an opening here on the path. We're just leaving Weobley now. You can see the church there and one of the orchards. Just feels like every other field here is an orchard in Herefordshire. You can appreciate where all that lovely cider comes from here. Places like Gloucestershire as well, Somerset, cider country. Ah, the sun's gone in. Without this little breeze, it'll be an absolutely immaculate day, but can't complain. It's sunny and it's dry, and that's the main thing. There's Stanley. Alright pal, you've just celebrated your 2nd birthday last week, and he's doing alright, so he's happy being out and about today, having a good wander and a ratch around and finding some new smells. One thing you do get around here, you do get a lot of pride, being on these back roads and just back lonnings, you do get a lot of signage. No public right of way. The last thing you want to get is shot by a farmer, especially if you've got your dogger out like that. You probably will get moaned at, but luckily the old local signs are out. Public footpath, so sometimes you just got to respect them and just don't take any chances. So, I know a couple of years ago there was no signage about, I couldn't see. I just went in a big wood over there in Garnston Woods and just kept walking around it, and then I ended up in a private wood. So, but luckily during that pheasant shoot I was guided out kindly by the farmers and I didn't get shot. But yeah, let's keep rolling along here. Yeah, this week I haven't brought my bike down with me because I've seen many videos around the area highlighting potholes and these are just an example of bumper potholes. Size of them beauties, well I wouldn't call them beauties, but they're evil bastards to many a driver these days. Shocking. So imagine coming in the dark and well, you're not going to see these till last minute. Not clever at all, but the last couple of days I've been driving around, I've dodged a hell of a lot of potholes, but no one seems to be filling them in. They should go and ask their local Green Party MP about the potholes. Oh wait, they're more bothered about other things these days, as we all know. Don't get me started, please. So believe it or not, this is a public footpath. It just looks like a field to anybody else, and yeah, but there was a genuine sign saying public footpath and it matches my OS maps. for the path. I think it's just kind of this bit here, this faint bit, you can see. Well, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I can see it, the naked eye, where there's a bit of path. Surprisingly underfoot it is dry, but in the distance there, I can zoom it in, there's Dilwyn Church. I'll get a close up of that later when we arrive in Dilwyn. Well, I've arrived in Dilwyn. I'm just in a, well, it's a square, it's a triangle, and there's the Crown Inn. I might go in there for a cheeky pint. It's again black and white houses galore on these trails. I said I was on a triangle, it's on a junction with a big tree in the middle. So yeah, right. A whole row of the black and white buildings there. Look lovely. And over there's the church. It has a different steeple to the actual building part itself. I'll go over there in a bit. There. And you've still got buses serving through here between Hereford, Leicester, and some go to Knighton as well. Cheeky pint of butty back. Herefordshires finest. Fire's on. Stanley's looking for something. Nice little bar. It's got two sides. Sunshine out. Love the decor. Yeah. Animal heads. So it's got two bits. I think dogs are allowed in this bit, and I don't think they're allowed in the other part. I'm sure it's got a decent bee garden outside as well. Old world. I'm at the church now. Enjoyed my pint. It's very quiet. And you can't, because the trees in the way, you can't see half of it, but even in this village, it's a really good sized church. And the spire is like a grey colour compared to the rest of the church. I'll have to look up how old this church is. I like going to a good church. Just pop my head in the door. See what it looks like. Not a bad sized church really. It's in good condition. Nice roof. And there's a separate altar over there as well. I'll zoom it over. Not bad. I like that at the top. That little brick window. Yeah, lovely church. It's well looked after and cared for. Despite Dilwyn being a small village, it still has a small primary school as well. It doesn't have a shop, unfortunately. People generally go into Weobley to the local shop. There's maybe one or two private businesses in the area, but it's very well kept and looked after. and the graveyard extension over here as well, as we're walking. It's a very pleasant place. I came through cycling a couple of years ago and I thought, wouldn't mind having a bit of a ratch walk here again. It's a really pretty place. There's some more of the church. It's surprisingly big. That's the back end of the church. Yeah, I just wanted to film just to say these have caught the eye. That's a beautiful, beautiful house that's been built. Just fits in sweetly with the countryside. I mean that as well. Like little garages and yeah. There's another one getting built. Very nice. A lot different from your generic house that house builders are doing now, but that is lovely. I do like it. So yeah, we're just in a random field. There was the sty, and it's going to come round. We're on a slant, and it goes up there. The road's there. Does it go under the road, or do we have to try and get over the road? This should be fun. Hey Stanley, what's this? I've got some birthday cake still left from the other day. And she said some dinner. A bite to eat just at this little sty here. We're in a field, a random field, but it is on a permissive route. I'm sticking to those green routes on the map because you never know. Hey Stan, you want some pudding now? No, he's not interested. I'll save it for later. So as we walk through yet another field, a permissive field with the signage. Here's a nice little pond. What we got in it? Got the ducks. That's all. A couple of ducks off at far side. So heading back towards Weobley now. Just following the path. So, a lot of farms on this side. Well, I've been past some lovely barn conversions. There really is some beautiful renovations happened on some of these farms, with the barns especially. Oh, this looks like the right place. There's a sign coming up. Yeah, Weobley's in the distance there, and Garnston Wood, where I've been a couple of times. Did go in November time for a ratch, but unfortunately something sad happened. A gentleman passed away suddenly. He was up there. I was filming, but I elected not to do any video that day at all. A bit of respect, because I had to cut the route short, and the paramedics and they had to go into the woods. It was really sad. It's not often you get a beck with a name on, and crossing the Dartnell crossing. So we're just outside of Weobley now. Clearly a newly made bridge for ramblers and stuff and farmers. This brook will have been absolutely heaving with water over the last few months. I mean, you can tell here, but it's been a bit of a mess. I mean, a lot of the fields as well. And some of the other fields further south especially that I've seen was terrible in Herefordshire. But the less rain now, the better for the time being. Anyway, waffled on enough again. Let's get this bridge crossed. I had to get over an electric fence there. Stanley was being awkward, and I thought he's just going to get in my way. I thought I had to step over it, but I was worried about getting my nads electrocuted. So that's back in Weobley now. Just done about 7 miles today. Good walk. Good to get the legs going again, to be honest. But, it's been a while. Hopefully get some more in soon. But I've got a hernia operation, so I might be stifled again come April. But I've got lots of football to look forward to in the next few months. Coaching it and playing as well. Anyway, I shall leave it at that. So that's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Stanley, who's been really good on his walk today, haven't you, lad? See you on next time.